Hey, cat lovers! Ever looked at your furry overlord lounging on the sofa and wondered, where did you even come from? Well, get ready, because today we're diving deep into the fascinating history of cats. From sacred deities to the internet's biggest stars. Our story begins around 9,500 years ago in the Fertile Crescent, what we now call the Middle East. This is where humans first started farming. With grain stores came mice, and with mice came a new, stealthy predator, the African wildcat. These clever felines realized that hanging around humans meant an all-you-can-eat rodent buffet. Humans, in turn, realized these cats were fantastic pest controllers. It was a win-win, the beginning of a beautiful and slightly aloof friendship. But it was in ancient Egypt where cats really hit the big time. They weren't just mousers anymore. They were revered. The Egyptians saw cats as divine creatures, embodiments of grace and protectors of the home. They were associated with the goddess Bastet, who had the head of a cat and was the goddess of home, fertility, and protection. Harming a cat, even accidentally, was a serious crime, sometimes punishable by death. Cats were mummified with the same care as humans, buried with tiny bowls of milk and mice to sustain them in the afterlife. Imagine that level of VIP treatment. They were truly the queens and kings of the Nile. From Egypt, cats began their world tour. Phoenician trade ships, probably trying to protect their cargo from rats, carried these feline sailors across the Mediterranean to Greece and Rome. The Romans valued them for their independence and pest control skills. And as the Roman Empire expanded, so did the territory of the domestic cat. They marched alongside legions, spreading throughout Europe. However, the Middle Ages in Europe were a dark time for our feline friends. Their mysterious nature and nocturnal habits led to suspicion. Superstition ran wild, and cats, especially black cats, were unfortunately associated with witchcraft and evil. This was a tough few centuries for them, and sadly, this persecution may have even worsened the spread of the Black Death, as fewer cats meant more rats carrying infected fleas. But you can't keep a good cat down. During the Age of Exploration, cats were once again essential crew members on ships, including those sailing to the Americas. They protected vital food supplies on long voyages, playing a crucial role in global discovery. Their reputation began to recover, and by the 17th and 18th centuries, they started to be seen more as companions, especially among artists and intellectuals in Europe. Then came the Victorian era, and with it the first ever cat show in London in 1871. This was a game changer. People started to appreciate cats not just for their utility, but for their beauty and unique personalities. Different breeds began to be selectively developed, and the idea of the pedigree cat was born. Cats officially moved from the barn to the hearth, becoming cherished members of the family. And that brings us to today. In the 21st century, cats have conquered a new frontier, the internet. From Grumpy Cat's iconic scowl to endless streams of funny cat videos, they dominate our social media feeds and bring joy to millions. They are our confidants, our sources of comfort, and the fluffy rulers of our homes. So, the next time your cat demands a treat or knocks something off a shelf, just to watch it fall, remember their incredible journey. From wild pest controller to Egyptian god to ship's mate to internet sensation. They've been with us through millennia, and our world is definitely a better and much funnier place because of them. What's the funniest thing your cat has ever done? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing stories. See you next time.